Go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're so glad you joined us today. Today we have Sully gonna be cleaning these here shoes today for us. So Sully is gonna be cleaning them. He's gonna show us how to get them clean. As you can see, they're pretty dirty and they got some suede on them. So Sully's got some nice stuff. But anyways, Sully's gonna show us how to clean them up and make them shine. He's done this before. The previous shoes looked real good, so I'm going to be on the camera today. Sully's going to be on the video working the shoes and talking to you as well, and I'll try to help him out along the way. So here we go. Sully, hand me the camera and you can start in on it. What's up, Sully?
Hi. Okay. It's been a minute. Okay. So, we're going to be cleaning these New Balance Classic 574s. And as you can see, they're quite dirty. My brother played baseball and he wore these to practice occasionally and then changed. So, a bit of brick dust on them. So, we'll see how that does. I have two.
What are you using, Sully? What's the name of the cleaner?
Okay, so we have Care Guys Suede and Nutback Foaming Cleaner.
Okay.
And then we have FZ150 Shoe Cleaner and Conditioner.
FZ150, guys, is what Sully has there.
And then we bought both of these off of Amazon.
Got them both off of Amazon. He's got all the brushes.
There's a bunch of brushes.
And he's got a microfiber cloth here.
Yeah.
He's also got, is it water, Sul?
Yes, it's water.
And that's water.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's see, get into cleaning them here. What are you going to start with, Sul? Do you start with the around the bottoms, around the soles first?
That's what I do, yes.
And then clean the suede afterwards?
Yes. Okay. So, what I use is I use the FZ150 for the rubber and everything that's not the suede, pretty much. So, like this, and the mesh here, and the bottoms here. So, we're going to use FZ150 for that. So, all you do is, there's two ways you could do it. You could either pump it on the actual shoe, which I'm going to do for this side of it. And then, you can also pump it on the brush, which I'll do for the next one. So you just wet your brush a little bit, and then you just scrub it, and
you just wet it with water, right, Sul?
Yep. Wet it with water.
Wet it with a little bit of water.
And you can see the results almost immediately as you clean them. Now the bottom of these are black, so they won't need that much cleaning. Of course, I'm still going to clean them off a bit, and it doesn't really matter if you get the FZ150 on the suede. It won't do as well on the suede. I struggled getting it to clean the suede very well. So that's why we bought suede cleaner.
Are you going to clean this rubber piece here on the back, Sully, as well?
This?
Yep.
Yeah.
Down lower.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that piece
yes,
there? You're going to clean that? You're going to use the FZ150 on that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, here, you can also just pump some on the brush as well. And then wet that a bit, not too much, not to completely wipe off the cleaner. And then you can use that as well. I haven't really experimented. I can't see which one's better. But if you've seen FZ150, there's a channel on YouTube that I watch occasionally. It's a shoe cleaner and conditioning. It's real cool. And
so Sully, how hard are you scrubbing?
I'm not scrubbing awfully too hard, but you don't want to also just be kind of like barely scrubbing it. You want to put a little bit of effort into it, but don't press down on the shoe too hard.
Okay.
That's...
So yeah, guys.
So,
right. So looking good, Sully. So you're going to clean this here better?
I am, and I'm also going to go over it again. Of course, this is no guarantee that it'll make your shoe completely white again. But it should help a little bit.
You're going to clean that part twice?
Yes, because as you can see, it's still quite dirty.
Okay.
So, I like pumping the foam on the shoe. Of course, you can also pump it on the brush, as I said.
You think that makes better results if you pump it right on the shoe sole?
I don't know. That's just how I did it first. So.
Okay. And you're not putting a whole lot of scrubbing force into it. You're just sort of scrubbing it a little bit. Oh, that looks good, Sully.
Yeah.
Now, Sully, how long do you let it dry afterwards?
You can either put them in the dryer until they're just completely dry, or you can just sit them outside or something. So, it doesn't really matter, but as long as it gets dry, pretty much. Now, as you can see, this is still quite dirty. This is looking a lot better, and I'll wipe off the FC150. I just either take a paper towel, or I might take this
Microfiber?
towel. Yeah, that thing. Couldn't think of the word. And as you can already see, it's much cleaner.
Yeah, that looks good, Sully.
And I mean, as you can already see, it definitely makes a difference.
Folks, there's the difference between the two. Hold that other shoe back up there, Sully. Yeah, just look at the difference already that just a couple of passes makes on this already. So Sully is really doing a fine job. And we're gonna pause the video right here while Sully cleans the rest of these two shoes. And then when we get to this suede, Sully will come back and show you how all that's done. Right, Sully?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but there is a difference. When I bought the starter kit for the FZ150, they came with two different brushes, and then the suede cleaner came with a brush. So, FZ150 came with a hard bristle brush and a soft bristle brush, and you're going to want to use the soft bristle brush for the mesh, like right here. You're going to want to use it for this and all this, pretty much all the mesh. Everything that's not rubber and hardish, not really, yeah.
So we have them both cleaned. The bottom parts anyways.
Yeah, I still need to do the mesh on.
And then we still got to clean the mesh, but I went ahead and helped Sully out here, and I scrubbed it pretty good. As you can see, it makes a huge difference between what we started with. And yeah, we still got this logo here, this part here on the back, and then we'll get into the mesh and the suede. Sully, how do you do this? How do you do the mesh? Looks like Sully's going to start on the mesh. So
yes, all you do is you just pretty much do exactly what you did with the rubber, the bottoms. Except you take your soft bristle brush. I dip mine in water. I'm gonna need a little bit more water. Realize that I was running out, and if the suede gets wet, it doesn't really matter. Won't be bad. And these shoes were gray, so mesh doesn't really need that much cleaning. And as you can see,
so what do you do, Sully? More or less just give it a little scrubbing?
Pretty much, since these shoes were gray, and since they were gray, then it didn't really matter. I'm gonna need a paper towel. It didn't really matter because they're pretty much already gray. I'm gonna clean the others as well, just to make sure. But
all right,
so
we're gonna finish cleaning these on the mesh part, and we'll come back in just a minute, and we'll show you the suede part to finish off. Right, Sully?
Yes.
That's all you have left?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll bring you back here real quick. I have finished cleaning the logo on this one. As you can see, it looks real pretty. If Sully's shadow will get out of the way. And we've also cleaned the mesh, both top and bottom. We've also taken the laces out. Sully said that he is going to show us how to clean the laces as well. But as you can see, guys, for the most part, this stuff works pretty good. It can't remove all staining, but it does do a pretty good job. We also cleaned this back logo here. And yeah, this one here I think's ready. But really you can see the pop of the white around the logo itself. So it does work pretty good. Tongue's cleaned. I did get a couple of stains off the tongue, but there is still some on it. But we're gonna let Sully run through the suede cleaning.
All right, so as you can see, if you just have a little bit of suede on your shoe, this could be a little bit tough because suede cleaner isn't meant for all substances, but of course it won't hurt if it gets on any much more. So I have Care Guys.
Suede and nuback.
Yep. And I just put a couple pumps on it. Take the brush that they gave me, which is a hard bristle brush as well. Dip it in the water. And rub it. And that's we pretty much do what we did for the rest of the shoe, just different substance pretty much.
Yeah, we'll come back, guys, after everything dries. We'll make sure we take you a good picture of the dry shoes as well. Once Sully gets finished up with everything, cleaning these off. As you can see, we're getting pretty close, so we are moving right along. And Sully also has to take the laces out. He's going to show us how to clean them here in a minute also. And then we will, like I said, when everything dries off, we'll come back and show you everything, and we'll take a picture of it. And that'll be on the thumbnail. You'll actually see the difference between the two of what we started with and how it ended up. Anything else you want to add right now, Sully?
Not really. You'll just see here in a second of how to clean the laces. And that is a much simpler process than it sounds like it will be. It's super easy to
All right,
clean.
So we'll be back in just a few and bring you the laces as well.
Okay, so now we're going to take these two shoes. We cleaned the, what's it called? I forgot. Suede, yes.
And the mesh.
Yes, and the mesh.
And the soles.
Yes, and the soles. We've cleaned the entire shoe. So, and I mean, you can't see it because the suede is wet right now, but we're going to go throw them in the dryer. You could also put them on the heater vents of your house if you would like. Works the same. Heater vents take longer, but it works the exact same. So, crap. Oh.
There's my toe.
Sorry. Dryer could also shrink your shoes, but it'll be fine. Okay, so now we're going to clean the laces. Cleaning the laces may sound hard, but it's actually super easy. So, what I do is, as you can see, laces have been for quite a bit, but should come out pretty white. So what I do is I just kind of, you don't really want to ball them up, but just kind of put them in your hand. And then you're going to need a bowl of water. I don't know if this is enough water, but you're going to want to just pump some FZ150 on them. At least that's what I do. And get them in water. And then you just kind of put them together-ish.
So you're just putting the F-150 directly on them, dipping them in the water, and then just working them together by hand.
Yes, working them.
Rubbing them together.
Yes,
basically
pretty
is
much.
What you do.
Pretty much.
Can you scrub these as well, Saul? Or
I mean, you can, but it's a little hard because they're quite flimsy. So I mean,
yeah,
you can, but you know, doesn't really work that well.
Okay.
So that's what I do. You just kind of work them just to try to get the FZ150 in them and cleaning them out. So we'll work them together pretty much. And of course, these will not come out completely white either. And I'm gonna work the FZ150 into it, and then just continue to do that. Okay, guys, so we let the laces dry as well as the shoes. So now they are nice and clean, and you can definitely tell the difference. You'll be able to see the difference in the thumbnail as well with the before and after. And yeah, I'd say we did pretty good. What do you think, Dad?
Looks good, man.
Nice.
Done?
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Recent things show that 99% of you that are watching are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button and make sure you sign up for our channel. Thank you so much. Have a great and blessed day.